face.
Okay, hopefully we're not dropping crazy amount of frames. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna be live
All right, one more time.
much longer. Like initially I was using those
Hi, Aphrodite.
uh art streams as
I
sort
want to
of,
see you face to face.
you know, the just chatting part of people's streams. You know, before people like start the content, they usually talk for X amount of time. And obviously I can't just have background and model for an hour or two with nothing. So my thought process was, you know, we'll do art here and, you know, we'll kind of go from there. But that doesn't really work in the conversations, just hi and bye. And then that's it.
My weapon's hidden talents. Good as new.
And the free art is not going well.
You're nothing.
I mean, it's never gone well. I don't know what my inability to give away free stuff is. I don't know why it's so difficult for me.
So, Aphrodite.
But it's pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating after over 2 years. And we're still the biggest loser on the website. You know, and I'm trying to, you know, even if it's like not real, like kind of the fake it till you make it mentality of, you know, we're definitely going to be hitting partner this year. I mean, it sounds delusional. Like, I really don't know how, like, what else can I do? And it seems like I say that every week. It's like, what else can I do? You know, I'm on YouTube. We're posting on Reddit now, which, again, hasn't really helped much. In fact, today, I tried something different today and just straight up, you know, I am advertising, like, when I'm live, but today specifically advertised live with giveaway. And like obviously like you shouldn't like just do the one and done,
Good enough to eat. Palm power.
but it's pretty demotivating.
Let's go, lads.
I mean, tomorrow's always another chance. We'll try again, but
Anyone else?
I mean, I'm really running out of options.
just take this one.
I mean, at least gives me something to talk about during YouTube video time, I guess is what I'm gonna call it now. Because there's not really a much live aspect or live banter to play off. And like I hate to say it because like it feels like
They're making me choose.
I don't know, like it feels like maybe I'm making too big of a deal out of it or
Is there a lot of them?
like I really just want I feel like I should just go around like because part of me just like some of these people are never coming back, so it can't hurt
Looks like I'm in good hair.
to just kind of try and get some answers or critique or just something. Like it can't hurt things more than they're already like hurting. But it feels like I'm always in that sort of position, and every time I've kind of gone towards that, I can't really afford to do that.
Thank you, mate. The power of the gods. Care on, mate. I had to ask.
It's like I don't know. It's like I don't know what I'm expecting or what I'm trying to get. I mean, I'm trying to get answers, really.
No, not just.
Well, I appreciate it.
I mean, I don't think I've done anything to really like, you know, piss off anyone. So I don't think like, I don't know. It kind of feels like I'm at that point where like I kind of have to ask the hard questions now.
Here's my whip.
Because like I've heard, you know, you've heard the advice. Do this, do that, try this, try that. You know, what do you do when you've tried it all and it doesn't work? And this isn't like I tried it once and it didn't work. This is a tried it for years and it has not worked. Even slightly, even like a slight like amount.
Let's keep going. So much for Tartarus. Made it to Asphodel.
And the only reason I'm kind of complaining about it is because I can't really afford to stop
Hello, mates.
at this point. Like, the eggs are in the basket. And there is no other alternative. You might say there's an alternative. There is no alternative.
Faster than ever.
I mean, that's a pretty harsh way of putting it, but that's
Come on in.
sort of where I
Okay.
Hey, you must be the.
Hi there.
sort of am in sort of my headspace right now.
Sure thing, hon.
Feeling better already. Bye.
Careful, hon.
Bloodless.
And like, I really hate that it's like I've sunken so low that like it sounds like a good idea. Where I used to think like, no, that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Don't do that. Don't say that. And now it's like, now it's starting to sound like you should. Which doesn't thrill me.
There we are.
I already have a dash. I don't really like her other abilities, but I don't have a special.
With this circle.
So if I don't know, if I discuss it, maybe I don't know, maybe make an interesting talking point for tomorrow. Because there's no break. There's no breaks here. There's no break. There's no holidays.
Let's do this again sometime, all right? Time to hunt.
Like I said, it can't get worse. Like and again, I keep saying again. Like I just reiterate the same points over and over again until I guess my brain figures something else out.
Perfect. good. This has to be the chamber renovation I put in. Nice and cool.
So I guess I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. Or if I even get a response, which I would imagine yes.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
I'm just worried about how I'll take it.
I wouldn't mess with me if I were you.
Cause you know I wear myself I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm pretty like, you know, I take things pretty up front. And I would, you know, put that on myself. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's someone else's fault for me being upset when I went and asked for it. You know, I think that's honestly how it should be taken.
One more.
But I mean, I'm kind of, I mean, I really don't see I don't see where I could go. I really don't see any options for myself. And maybe that's what I'm sort of trying to get is what else? Like what else is there that maybe I'm not seeing?
Any more heads you'd like chopped off?
Get some insight, or maybe maybe have, you know, the aspects of my personality brought up that I maybe am aware of but can't really stop.
That's the farthest I've come. Clear.
So we'll see.
The fields of Elysium.
Because I've been told, like, hey, you're not really doing anything wrong, but you don't really have, you know, I've been told, like, I basically don't have it. Or the wow factor to really kind of stand out.
Lovely place to have to smash my way through.
Which I guess I mean, okay.
Right swords.
I'm still not too keen on reintroducing a stream overlay.
Weak.
Just because of the obvious.
Unless I accept this message.
You know, it really kind of shows the activity that the channel has. That's what I'm saying is like, why would an overlay matter that much? Plus, I didn't say like, hey, I had an overlay for like 2 years and just recently removed it. Because like, you know, again, it's like I'm going for the advice. I'm not going to like have an argument. Which I think is the right mindset. I think that's the right mindset to have when you're kind of, you know, stepping on someone else's turf.
Power of Olympus.
Probably that. Because I mean, once you get the comment of, oh, you should have a chat box so people can see their chat messages, and then the responses, that's the chat box right there. You know, that kind of sounds more like a problem than a solution.
Strongbows. Come, wretches. That one's Ryomu. The power of the gods.
And I kind of just prefer not having it just because none of like the content creators I like have an overlay. They have, you know, obviously the stream alerts, but they don't have like chat or anything popped up. Plus, I think there's like plugins that you can use that just put like chat on screen. If you really want it there.
The Bull of Minos.
You come from the bowels of hell.
Agreed on both.
I will not.
Wait.
I don't even know what I said out loud.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, I didn't really remember his moves. I mean, Rune, I mean, if you go back and watch every VOD where I have an overlay,
Stand down. Well fought.
you could probably count how many times you see a chat message pop up.
Lord Poseidon.
Are you perchance?
Might of the sea.
I know, but it's not, you know, nice. I mean, it's kind of talk that way. Currently, I'm mostly talking past tense and more on like an average base.
Someone's going to want all this.
I think I just need to think of the right way to sort of phrase things, which is partly why I, again, have not gone out of my way to speak to certain people.